Welcome back to the channel, guys. Darth Slone here. And today we're going to speculate a little bit. Now, I first want to say I am an official partner content creator, but nothing that I'm about to say is any type of inside privy information. This is me speculating. This is nothing, again, nothing Jaxie Beard or EW or anybody has told me. What we're doing is we're looking at what has been done in the past leading up to now, and is those things that I'm basing my assumptions on, okay? And come December, when the new map comes out, we'll see if I'm right or not. If I'm wrong, then you clearly know that I had no inside information. If I'm right, then good guess, right? But as you see today, we're out here on Layton Lakes, and we're just hunting for, some whitetail or whatever else we may see. But a couple of the animals that I like to hunt on this map, I would love to see made into a great one. A great one doesn't really tell you anything about what the next map's going to be per se, but in a way it kind of does. Here's what I mean. So our last map that was released in June or July or whenever, I think June, fallow was on that map. Okay, so you can hunt for the great one fallow. So new great one huntable on the new map that's released. That helps sell, because in the end, it's a business. They have to make money. And let's just go ahead and admit it, guys. $8 for a DLC, you're not going to beat that anywhere. I come from Destiny and Call of Duty and those types of games, and you'd pay $30 for a DLC and maybe play it for a month and be tired of whatever the DLC offered. Look at me right now. I'm on Layton, and this is the first map ever made. I mean, that's just the way this game is set up. Your DLCs are more than worth it. What I'm getting at here is Expansive Worlds has made no secret that they don't want to put players behind a paywall. Now, kudos to them for trying to make this game enjoyable for everybody that has the base game. I mean, that's nice of them to do that. I still say I want to see those Great One lions, Great One mule deer, those great ones from other DLCs, because at the end of the day, it's a business. And $8 for a DLC, I mean, they've already at this point gone out of their way to keep it affordable and to keep great ones on the new map. And again, why are we talking about great ones? Because each new map has had a great one that's huntable on it. Let's go back to the map before Australia. What do we have? We've got New England mountains. Got my first Great One moose there. When the Great One moose was released, so was New England mountains. So that pushes people to buy New England mountains, because, hey, I want to hunt for the Great One on the new map. That's kind of been the trend. So let's look at what we have. Of the base game animals, what are you excited to see as a great one? I don't want to see red fox. I don't think anybody in the community wants to see red fox unless they change the way red fox are hunted. I mean, everybody's already complaining about not grizzly bear, but black bear. Ooh, a great one, grizzly, that would be good. But black bear, it's just hard to hunt predators, right? Wild boar? Do you want a great one wild boar? What we want to see are those big, majestic antlers, those horns, those racks, right? So let's think. We've got Hirschfeld and Layton. If they're going to stick to their base map, what is left at this point? What is left that has antlers? How impressive would a Roosevelt elk great one be? Oh, majestic, right? Could you imagine seeing that set of antlers? That would be amazing. And I'm just out here looking for whitetail zones while we talk about this. And also, maybe we see a little something else. Blacktail. You know? Blacktail would be the second on my list. Roosevelt would be, of the remaining animals, the Roosevelt elk would be the most impressive thing. But here is the issue. A couple of different issues, and we'll talk about them. There are not many places in the world that Roosevelt elk live. I've researched this. And the other place that they live, and some people already know, oh God, another American map. All right, British Columbia. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Now, hear me out. Yeah, it's America, you know, north of the U.S., east of Alaska, I guess, east of Yukon. I'm not sure exactly where it's at geographically, but really close to Yukon, British Columbia. I know, we've already got a bunch of American maps. But people, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't care where a map is. I really don't. I'm out here to hunt animals. I am here to hunt animals. Find out the animals that we want, and then where do they live, and that's the maps you make. If it falls in America, so what? Who cares? You know? Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, my map that I want really bad is Africa 2.0. I do. That's what I want. I want that. But I'm just telling you, based on the recent trend and it being a business, it's probably going to be a great one that's huntable on the next map. So where does that leave us? British Columbia. They have Roosevelt elk. They have moose. They also have blacktail. They also have blacktail, which they started to put in the game and backfill on Rancho, I think. So they were already thinking about backfilling blacktail on the game, and they didn't for some reason. So I could see that happening on British Columbia, because look what that does for you. That sets you up for the next two great ones, Roosevelt elk and blacktail. They have both. British Columbia has both. They have grizzly. They have, actually, I have a list of a bunch of new animals that would actually be added to the game, because we don't want to just have another New England mountains where you have a bunch of old animals that are already in the game. So what else could we have added to the game? New animals, new species that are not in the game right now. So, and this has been widely requested, guys. Doll sheep. We could hunt doll sheep, new animal. Cougar, of course, which is basically a mountain lion. There's also stone sheep that could be added to the game. And we're talking new. Wolverine. That's awesome. Canada lynx. You know. You also have the Sitka deer. Now, we have Sika, but you could have the Sitka deer added to the game as well. And the Kermode bear, which is basically a blonde black bear, a version of a black bear that's got like a blonde fur. You've got all kinds of birds, you know, different swans, things like that. So grizzly, of course, you got all the other animals, but you could have those new animals introduced to the game, and then you set up your next two great ones there. And then what that does, because your next two great ones could come from that map, because if they do a blacktail or a Roosevelt great one, we're forced to hunt Layton we're forced to hunt Layton. We're not on Hirschfelden. So that's it. You got one map. And I just don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to stick. One of two things is going to happen here. They're going to make it fox or wild boar. Now, There is another, my son mentioned this, and I researched this too. It could be European bison because there was speculation before because the new mount that was put in, right? Here's the issue with that. I've looked up where else European bison can be in the world, and you're looking at Belarus and Poland. So I've looked at those animals there, and you really don't get any new animals that aren't already in the game added. And it's basically New England Mountains all over again, where you're just backfilling it with animals that already exist. And again, why did people get tired of New England Mountains? Because there weren't any new animals on it. So again, that just kind of proves my point. Most players don't care about where the map is. I don't care where the map is. I want to hunt animals, right? Animals are what I'm after. So you look at the animal, then you look at where the map is, where those animals live, and you add that map. You don't just go in and say, well, we want another North American map. You go where the animals are. It's what you have to do. So I think the next map is British Columbia. I really do. I want to hope it's Africa 2.0. But I'm just following the direction that the game has been doing in the last little bit. And that is, there have been great ones. You know, you can hunt the new great one on the new map. And that's what's been going on. British Columbia is one of the most popular places on the planet to hunt. And seems like we all know someone from British Columbia. Oh yeah, Jaxie Beard is from there. He would be all over this. He would be ecstatic, right? Now, let's talk about the negatives. Yeah, Yukon, we already have Yukon. Everybody's going to say, another American map. Blah, blah, blah. It can't be helped, people. It's like America is just one of those places that has a variety of animals, you know? I'm with you guys. I want Africa 2.0. That's what I want. Now, here's what I hope happens. I hope it comes out for Africa 2.0. I hope the lion is the next great one. There you go. That's what I hope, but that's not what I think. That's my heart talking and not my brain. I really think British Columbia is what it's going to be. That's going to set up the next two great ones, and then Africa 2.0 maybe after that. Now, I have another bold prediction. Will usually get us a little something in October-ish, in between, right? In between, September, October, in between maps. We get some type of DLC, right? So we got these guns, we got the 338 and the 7mm and the 308 bolt action, and that was the last DLC. What has everyone been wanting? And I hope this is what we get. Everybody's been wanting a fully customizable lodge. Imagine a lodge that you can go in and put whatever size plaque, put whatever floor mount, whatever you need, you fully can customize it. How sweet would that be? Now that would be a nice DLC, in my opinion. You do that, throw a dog in there, a new dog and a new dog and a lodge. New lodge, because we are way due for a new lodge. We have more maps than we do lodges now, and everybody out there that likes to set their lodges up per map can't now because we don't have enough lodges. So you can't just have one lodge per map like some people want to set their lodges up. You can ask all the other partnered creators out there, I Buy Premiums, Flinter, Lady Legend, Scarecrow. Anybody that you ask, they're going to tell you the same thing. In our chats, we aren't told anything that juicy. We might find out a few days before this releases or that releases, but and know, you know, be told not to talk about this and that, but not this. This is several months out, and this is just for fun and speculation. I really want to hear what you have to say in the comments about it. Again, I know, you know, we are all wanting the same thing here. I think majority, if you were to poll Africa 2.0, that's what we want, right? A little Africa 2.0 action. That is my hope for the future. Want to see new lodge, customizable lodge. I mean, at least a new lodge. If we can't fully customize it because of coding or whatever, at least a new lodge. I mean, the thing about the Leighton Lodge, although that was nice, you're limited to the animals that you can put in there, right? I mean, we need a new lodge. We're at that point. We don't have enough lodges to cover all the maps right now, and that's what we need. But that's my opinion. Theorizing. Straight up theory. Again, no inside information here, but it makes sense based on what we have seen in the past. Okay, leading up to this. But that's my opinion. That's what I think's coming. I think British Columbia in December. I think we're going to have the Roosevelt Great One. And I think in October, we're going to have a new lodge. Hope I'm right. Let me know in the comments how goofy I am, if I'm just totally off base, or if you're thinking along the same way, or, you know, again, it could be European bison, but the issue there is, again, there's really no new animals really to add there, you know? That's my issue there. But let me know in the comments, guys, if you like this conversation. If you know, I have a lot of helpful videos on my channel as well, guides and things like that. I usually stream Monday through Thursday evenings, 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday mornings, you'll catch me on at 5:30 a.m. bright and early before work. And there will be times through Monday through Thursday that I stream early. If I know that I'm busy that evening, I'll do a morning stream in place of an evening stream. And Sundays is always 8 to 11. So make sure to catch us over on Twitch. That's where we'll be streaming at. Saturdays is hit and miss. I do like to golf and go golfing usually on Saturdays if it's pretty. If not, then through the day I'll be streaming sometime. Saturdays. Stop by the channel. Give us a follow on Twitch, Darth_Slone. Drop us a sub, hit that notify bell, drop a like on this video, and we will catch you next time.